Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing?
Well,
Morning.
Good morning.
hi.
Hi,
Good
Nikki
morning.
and Maggie.
Good morning, Todd. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Maggie.
Hello.
Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Bridget.
Morning.
How's everybody doing on this great Friday? It's Friday. It's finally Friday.
Yeah. And
Are we live?
Yeah, I don't mean nothing.
Yeah, no.
I
we're live.
know. It means there's things happening today. It is March 1st, and it's the beginning of spring. Well, you know,
The
one
month
can
of
only
spring.
one can only hope. Actually, it looks. I was looking at my 15-day outlook, and yeah, in maybe a week and a half, it looks promising. So
okay, I'm going to look at my 15-day outlook and let's see.
Oh,
Morning, Kathy.
Good morning. I was trying to catch up on the chat. So.
Oh, don't even bother.
I know. I just gave up.
Yeah. I don't even scroll up too much anymore.
I know y'all are too much to read. I can't read no more.
Did you see my pictures? 99 plus
I know.
messages. I was like, I just kind of scrolled through a little bit and kind of got the pictures.
Yeah, I can't.
It's way too much.
I was like, you created a monster, dang it.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in the 20s for me until Saturday the 9th. And then hit the 30s. And then the 11th, 44. And then the 13th, 43. And then the 15th, 47. So
It can only go up
Yeah.
from here, right?
hopefully, well, I don't know. We got a couple of dipsters out there.
I mean, I've had
Over the
snow in
weekend.
May, so
Yeah. Well, we usually, or March is usually a big snow month here. So, yeah. I'm not counting my chickens before they're hatched.
I remember 2 years ago, a lot of people planted their vegetable garden like on Mother's Day, right around that weekend.
Yeah, no.
And then the very next week, we had a huge frost, and plants died.
Wow.
Well, I
Morning,
did the
Julie.
funeral baskets. I did the cemetery baskets for Labor Day. And, yeah, we put them up there on Labor Day. And that night there was a big frost, and they were all ruined.
Labor Day? You mean Memorial Day?
Memorial Day, sorry.
Like, wait a minute, that's in September. Why would you be planting flowers in September?
We take them down on Labor Day.
I was thinking in Wisconsin and Minnesota, you should not be planting new flowers.
Oh, come on. Live a little.
They're just like, well, no wonder they died, dummy.
You're saying the wrong time.
Morning, Cindy.
Sorry, Memorial Day.
I was waiting for you to finish your story to see if you corrected yourself.
We take them down on Labor Day.
We usually get one big snowstorm around March, like mid-March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get a lot of snow in March usually here, which is fine because that means warmer weather. Like I said, I don't mind the snow.
Right.
I just don't like the cold.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten a big snowstorm yet.
No, we really haven't.
I'm a little scared.
I hope it snows every other day in March. Oh, get out of here, both of you. Go lay down.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a really big snowstorm yet, so that scares me.
My,
right.
just so you know, my cursor is on the mute button.
You real concerned about that, Todd, are you?
Well, you never know.
That's right.
That's right. You never know when it's your turn.
You
It
don't.
has been a mild winter. We usually get a couple of ice storms or maybe one or two little snows, but not really anything this year.
Yeah, we've
had a really mild winter for temperatures, but I mean, we've had a lot of snow.
Yeah, I'm done. I am so done.
Don't blame me.
I need warm weather.
Oh,
Yeah,
buck
you do.
up.
Buck up. No, I bucked up all winter long.
She's done bucking.
I'm done.
She said her buck is broken.
Yes.
It was.
I give a buck. Yeah,
Broken.
it's broken.
Hey,
That's right.
Move the buck.
Move, guys. Come on.
Maggie, you look beautiful this morning.
She does.
Oh, thank you.
I like that sweater or that blouse.
It's a yeah, it's like a straight top. If you can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
Nice
cute.
color block.
I've
It's a
seen
Chico.
her.
You know, it
Cute.
might be Chico's or White House. I don't know. Something I got on the clearance really cheap somewhere. But thank
There
you.
you go.
Black and white. You can never miss with black and white.
It's true. It's true. It's a very they definitely complement each other. And they compliment you.
I missed
Morning,
you
Hank.
guys the past couple of days.
Aw, we missed you.
I hate being away from home. I'm such a homebody.
I know, me too.
But my taxes are done. Done.
Yay.
I hate you.
I know. I haven't looked at mine yet. I don't wanna.
Today's the day.
Can I send everybody mine?
Well, I've just heard such horror stories about taxes this year. People saying that the new tax laws messed them up and they didn't withhold enough, and I was a nervous wreck, but we were fine.
Well, good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Glad you
That's
got it
really
done.
good. That is that's a great accomplishment for the year.
Yeah, I'm always happy when it's done.
That's what I got to start working on. Yay.
I know, right? I pulled mine out, but that's about as far as it's sitting on the table looking at me.
Oh, there's still plenty of time.
Oh yeah, I like to get it done and get it over with, but
I think last year I was right up to the deadline. I mean, I did them myself, and so it was, it was
that
not
makes me
fun.
worse. Yeah. Oh God, bless the
So
heart.
I'm like trying to get them done, and so I figured if I started in March, I should get them done right about the deadline, but at least I have a little bit of time.
At least I
No,
can.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try to get them completed by the end of March. That is the goal. Hopefully I can make that happen, but
Yeah.
it really shouldn't even take me that long, but I'm giving myself that time frame.
Okay.
So, like I said, today is the day of sales. There's going to be record sales today.
Okay.
I got record lowball offer. Does that count? Oh,
Well,
there's one guy wants me to send it for him for what it costs to ship to him.
oh well.
So he won't. That's the offer he sends me. What it would ship. So basically, that's including shipping. So I'm gonna give it to him for free. Like
no.
No, it's not what I'm in the business for. But thank you. Oh, people. I don't think I marked mine for charity, but hey.
Jeez.
That's real good customer service there, Valerie.
That's right.
Well, you know what? Sometimes I just have a little slip of the tongue.
Oh, they make you want to do that.
Most of the time, I push delete. Thank you for your purchase.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Blah,
bend over
blah,
backwards
blah,
for you,
blah.
but no.
A lot of delete.
Oh,
Morning, Sally.
Morning, Sally.
I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh, what'd you do now?
I lost my pajamas.
Okay.
Well,
That sounds
Well,
fun.
That doesn't sound right. I
no.
lost
Yeah.
my pajamas that I sold this morning.
Oh.
I can't find it in any of my boxes. And I sold them for they were $24 shipped.
wow.
And I think I got them out of the dumpster.
Well,
That's tough.
Yeah.
have you seen them lately?
I remember seeing them. I just don't remember where.
Okay.
So guess
So
what
that's
I'm
why they're
doing
lost?
today?
What are you doing today?
Looking for-
Inventory.
Uh,
And I talked with Brandon about it. I'm getting rid of my spreadsheet, like Bridget told me. Getting rid of my spreadsheet, and I'm going to put the box number right in the listing, in the SKU.
yeah.
Yeah, they got to be somewhere, and I didn't sell them. So they got to be somewhere. And it's just, it's like, where are they at?
Did you put them on, by chance, did you put them on Poshmark?
I did, but I haven't sold them on Poshmark. I
Okay.
need to take them off of Poshmark.
Okay.
I signed up for affiliate this morning.
For Poshmark?
Yeah,
Awesome. I got one of those too.
awesome.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and
don't know
I have
what that
a-
means, but yoo-hoo!
I have a
Yeah.
campaign in my thing. Like I have my first campaign, but I haven't.
Yeah.
really-
Like you have to make a video.
It's an Instagram
Oh,
thing.
so everybody has a different thing, huh?
Yeah, it's different.
I have to
things
make a
based
video.
on- Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Sally.
Huh. Sweet.
What is she doing? Wait, I missed everything.
She lost her pajamas. Don't ask.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I was talking about you because I said I'm gonna get rid of my spreadsheet and just put I have to do inventory, and I'm gonna put everything in the listing, like the box
Okay.
number and all of that in the listing
Mhm.
on all my clothes.
Okay. That's what I do.
I've been telling you that for years, but now Bridget says that you do it.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
Nikki, when do you ever do clothes besides just recently?
I'm telling you about inventory for years about how to do it.
Oh, God.
You have not.
I have two. Told you
I
that
don't-
between
I
times,
don't
you're like, no, I
remember.
ain't gonna do it that way. No, I ain't gonna do it that way.
She's told us about the
Numbers
clothespin
do.
method and
The,
Then
yeah,
put it
there's
in
all-
your listing.
the clothespin method sounds pretty kinky. What is that?
yeah.
Do I want to know if Nikki talked about it?
Morning, Beth.
You already ran it this morning.
Hank says don't make Nikki turn her camera on.
I'm eating.
Are you shrink wrapping, Maggie?
My shrink wrapping? No.
Yeah. Oh, it sounded like you were putting it in a shrink wrap bag. or
I'll
something.
just put it in a bag,
Oh.
but then I just,
Well, then I'll thank you.
I just put a sticker on it.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I was waiting for the zzzz of the hairdryer.
I'm just gonna take a shower. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought I
It
smelled
was
something
Tom's,
over here.
it's Tom's fault over there. I'll be back.
Good morning, Liz.
Hi, Liz.
Sally, just so you know, today is going to be a big sale day. So
Morning, Julie.
Really?
just so you know.
I have something to tell you too, Sally, afterwards.
Okay, can't you just text me?
Yeah, I can text you.
Okay.
You can text me too. I want to know.
I already told you.
We have no secrets here now.
I already told you.
Oh, got it.
I have a secret too.
Hey,
I
we don't
ate
have any
pizza
secrets
for
here.
breakfast.
You what?
had pizza.
I ate pizza for breakfast.
Well,
Don't tell anybody.
I hope it was good.
It was a great value pizza. They're good. The ones you get at Walmart, the Great Value brand. If you get the deep dish ones, oh, they're so good.
Now you're making me hungry.
I want
Sorry.
It's like
pizza.
yesterday. Y'all made me hungry.
Sorry.
I want pizza.
Oh, that air was cold.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel
my
a little bit better. I'm not having as much spasms today or now since I got home. But man, they're
Are you taking your
rocking
turmeric
me.
still?
Yes.
Huh.
But I stocked wood. I stocked wood bundles this morning.
Yeah.
And so it was just like while I was doing it, I was having spasms and I was like, oh my God, this is gonna freaking kill me. But I got through it.
Well, I'm glad that you made it through it, but
You
you
should
need
be
to be
doing that.
careful when you're doing that.
Hey, Todd,
Gotta
Yes.
be done.
did you get my message about the pork rinds?
No.
Oh, you can have regular pork rinds on a keto diet.
Oh.
So if you need that crunchy whatever, you can have those.
Like a chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like pork rinds, do you?
I like pork rinds about twice a year. They're not my favorite.
While I'm watching football.
He likes pork rinds on March 5th and November 7th.
How can
There
you be
you
a
go.
Texan and
There
not
you
like
go.
pork rinds?
Hmm.
I think that's a prerequisite to live in Texas, isn't it?
Oh my god,
Ugh.
I love pork rinds.
I do too.
And
Me too.
my daughter does too, but Chris is like, "Are you kidding?" When we first moved in with each other, and Kyla and I brought a bag home of pork rinds, he goes, "What is that?"
Oh my
I
gosh.
said, "Those are pork rinds." So of course he reads the back of the bag. Are you kidding me? He goes, I go, "They're good." Well, he won't even try them.
Oh my gosh.
I said, "The barbecue ones are really good."
I've never had them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're I mean, I fought them. I'm weird, just so y'all know.
No way. We already know.
But if something looks gross to me, like it just doesn't look appetizing, I won't eat it.
Yeah.
Just like avocados. For years and years and years, I thought that just looks disgusting.
You lived
And
in
then
California.
once I ate them, I was like in love with them.
You were
you
raised
know.
in California. How could you not like avocados?
Yeah, I know. But we didn't have a lot of that when we were kids.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have a lot of, we weren't exposed to that.
Yeah.
But then when I got married and I married a Mexican guy, of course, that was like, one of the main
Mhm.
foods that they ate, so yeah. And then once I had a bite of it, I was like, oh my God, I'm in love.
You know my favorite pizza? I haven't had it since I lived in California. But it's a chicken pizza with artichoke hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
good.
so freaking good. I don't know if anybody likes artichoke, but
Mhm.
oh,
Ooh, I
it
do.
is the
do.
bomb.
Yummy, yummy.
See, I don't think I've ever had one of those before.
I've never had artichokes.
Really?
I've lived this shelter way. Huh.
You know, you can buy them at the store and you just boil them. And
See, that sounds gross to me.
you
That
boil
sounds
them
really disgusting.
and then like you tear off the leaves, just a regular artichoke. You tear off the leaves of it and you you dip it in mayonnaise and scrape the meat off with your teeth.
You know how I eat them?
Huh?
I buy the jars of artichoke hearts.
Yeah,
They're
me
all-
too.
I don't think I've ever bought a jar of artichoke hearts. That's just like regular artichoke. That's how you eat the artichoke. The artichoke heart, you can eat the whole thing.
Mhm.
But the artichoke itself, until you get, because the heart is in the middle, of course. So the leaves off the artichoke, you boil it and make it soft, and then you can, or you could bake it, I guess. And then you dip the leaves, tear off the leaves, and you dip them, and they have like a fleshy, not
Get
fleshy, I
Get
should
it.
say fleshy.
Get it?
But it's soft, and you can scrape, you can pull it off with your teeth, basically. But you don't eat the whole thing. And it is so freaking good.
See,
It's like,
that just does not sound appetizing at all to me. There's nothing about that whole instruct that sounds appetizing to me. Yeah.
Mine-
Well, that's
good.
definitely off my list.
Mine-
Have you ever had shark?
I agree with Bridget.
Ew,
I just
no. Oh, I've had shark.
Are you
I don't
listening?
think I've ever had.
Yeah, you
shark.
said you agree with Bridget.
On mute?
I heard that part.
I agree with Bridget. I get a jar artichoke hearts.
Yep.
My sister showed me the process of getting that damn heart out of there. I was like, that is too much of a pain in the butt. But I love them. Oh my god, I could sit and eat a whole jar of them. I love them.
They're so good.
All right, guys, I'm headed to estate sales. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Oh,
Lots of good stuff.
Good treasure hunting.
Have you ever had them with pizza?
Yes.
That's what Sally was talking about.
Pizza.
Frankie says, so don't eat the outside like you don't eat the pills on tamales.
Yeah, Nikki.
We gotta find that video too. That's another video that we need to find, because she was like, what?
She ate the peels on tamales?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, the
She
corn
ate
husk.
The corn husk. Yeah.
When I first
We were talking about it.
I was like, this is disgusting. Well, then I thought, well, I'll eat a couple more bites just to see if it gets better. Because sometimes it does. And then I was like, no, I can't eat this whole thing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That poor tamale.
I never had tamales before. Why didn't she tell me?
All right, Mr. Sadie. All right. No more artichoke talk. Mr. Sadie's going to leave us. He wants to talk about pepperoni and sausage.
There you go.
Ooh, we like sausages.
Meat. Yeah.
We're a panel full of women. Hello. We love talking about sausage.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I knew it was inevitable.
I'm not talking about this either.
It was gonna happen.
Yep.
It's none of our fault. Mr. Sadie started it.
I know.
Maybe in Vegas I can find some tamales, huh?
I would think so.
I just seen the other day on my Facebook group that there's somebody that makes fresh tamales
In your
and
area?
sells them by the dozen.
Ooh.
Yeah. And she lives in my town, so
There you go.
There's
she
a
might be
lady here
busy.
that sells
She might be
tamales.
busy.
There's a lady here that sells tamales too, and it's over Facebook, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm kind of weird about that too.
We actually had a tamale lady, and the lady lived about 3 houses down from us, and it was like clockwork. We would definitely, every weekend we would order 2-3 dozen. And I mean, it was just amazing. And the kids would and everybody would, just go to town on them. They'd be gone before you could blink your eyes. I mean, they were just so good. And they're, it's a process to make those. I know Sally made them one time, and
Yeah.
and I've tried them one time, once or twice, but
And they weren't super hard to make. I mean, I think the hardest part was making the beef part or the pork.
Yeah.
Pork part of it.
Any
And
different
then once you make that, it's like you just make the tamale, put them in the corn husk, and you put them in the boiler thing.
Yeah. I like my masa very I wouldn't say spicy, but very flavorful. Like where it
Yeah.
has some good good spices in there. So
I had to order my corn husk on eBay.
yeah, you did. I remember you had a heck of a time finding that.
Yeah, they didn't have it anywhere here.
Imagine that.
No, I don't have a Mexican delicacy store.
I wouldn't imagine they'd be any more difficult making than cabbage rolls.
Probably no. Probably not. I mean, it's just, yeah. So, let's see here.
Lisa's first time I had tamales, I was like, what the heck do I do with this?
If you don't eat the corn husk, what is the point in putting them in the corn husk? Why don't you just cook the meat? Cook it, all the stuff together and just eat it that way.
Yes, but okay, so the corn husk, it goes around the masa, and then you have the meat in the middle. So that masa has to, it's almost like it's baking. It's like masa is a corn flour.
It's like a steam.
Yeah. So when you put them in a steamer, then it goes from being like a paste to an actual just tortilla kind of.
Yeah.
Not all the way, but
it kind of makes it a little more harder.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's masa flour, so
right.
It's almost like it's baking when it's steaming.
Right. Right. It's cooking. It's cooking the masa. And then when you have the meat inside of that and all the meat and the juices and all that.
I'm putting myself on mute.
Why? I know what you're thinking. Dirty mind.
I just can't stop laughing every time. And then you keep getting more and more and more. I'm like, oh my God. Freaking Nikki, get your mind out of the gutter.
Mr. Steve says every time there's like 40 Mexicans working here, and every time they take their break, it's like a fiesta.
Yeah, it needs to be flavored. It definitely has to have some good spices in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was the hardest part, was getting that, because I didn't have a lot of the stuff that they wanted me to put in there, and I don't like real spicy stuff anyways.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to put like jalapenos or peppers or anything like that in there.
Oh, you have to have jalapenos.
No, I can't have jalapenos. I'll die.
I love the taste of jalapenos, but I don't like how spicy they are. Oh my God, jalapenos are so yummy. So I like eating like jalapeno poppers, because then they're
yeah. I can eat those. I can eat those. I just they get too much whenever you're using regular jalapenos and you're not, like, I guess, cooking them down or frying them.
And you gotta be careful when you're handling them that you're not
right.
Wear gloves.
Yeah.
I can eat the shit out of jalapeno poppers.
Oh, I know they're they're very good.
Actually, I just had jalapeno peppers yesterday.
Yeah, I can eat those, but they usually I get one or two that's like, oh my goodness, I can't eat this anymore.
There's a few things that I could eat jalapenos on that, you know, if you just have a few jalapenos on there, the taste is good, but I can't like go balls to the wall with jalapenos.
Nikki, just have a jalapeno eating contest.
No, not me. I used to be able to eat a lot of spice, but not anymore. I mean, I don't like Frank's Red Hot, the regular one. I really like that because it's got a really good taste to it, but it's not so spicy that it's burning the crap out of your taste buds, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
But it's got a little kick to it where you're getting a little bit of spice, but oh man, does that stuff taste good. I put that shit on everything.
Oh my God, my daughter does too. Freaking everything.
I love that in the sriracha.
Yeah, sriracha's
good.
I don't put any kind of liquid or like on a steak. I don't put.
No.
I don't use steak sauce.
Well, if a steak is cooked right, you're really not supposed to have
right.
to.
Right.
Oh, I can sit and guzzle A1. I love the taste of A1. Yum.
Ugh.
I can just take that bottle and guzzle it. Yum.
Oh no, I can't.
I like A1 too.
I mean, I won't because it'll probably give me a tummy ache. But yeah, I love that.
Tom, shut up.
What the hell
Where
is
are you at even?
You better get in here, Tom. Come
His
on.
wife's home.
Oh. Well, go in your den.
Tom had a really good show last night, and some of us were on it. You guys should all go watch it on his channel, City Picker.
We behaved.
We were good.
Yeah.
See what happens when I'm not on the show?
Well, we didn't know how Tom would react, and he has a lot of different type of viewers, so
right.
you have to ease him in gently.
Your viewers are used to me.
Yeah, we have to ease his in gently.
Yeah.
You got lots to do today.
You do?
Yeah, I gotta. Besides listing, I gotta move some boxes over to the storage unit. I'm gonna try and do that today.
Good.
Yeah, I need to take some stuff out to the garage. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do today. Sally's got to find her pajama bottoms.
Okay, I need to hear about this because I missed it. Go ahead,
Oh, I sold those Gilligan and O'Malley pajamas, and I can't find them.
Oh no!
So today I have to do inventory and find those jammies.
I thought you lost your pajama.
No.
And I'm gonna put the number in the listing, the box letter or whatever,
right?
in the listing, and I'm just gonna have to do that with everything.
Well, that way it's easier for you to find.
Because just right now, whenever we're looking for them, I come across at least 5 things that I don't think is listed. So I have to go through everything and find them. And while I'm doing that, I'm doing inventory. Might as well.
Yep, you might as well. Are you working tonight?
I have to work tonight, yeah.
Oh. I was gonna say, Mr. Sadie, are we supposed? He says they're expecting 6 to 8 inches of snow.
Whoa!
I know he lives in St. Louis or around there.
Oh.
I'm like, what? I didn't hear of anything like this.
Oh.
But it says on ours 1 to 3 inches. So, and then Sunday is supposed to be snow too. So,
it's so
yeah, we'll get a little bit of snow.
You're just so over this. I swear.
Not me. I'm making money.
Not me. I'm making money.
Man, there was an echo there.
I guess.
Well, I guess if it's gonna snow, you might as well make money on it.
Yep.
You gotta, what is it? You gotta make hay when the
sun shines.
when the snow falls.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why my brother used to call snow pennies from heaven. Every time it snowed, he'd go, "Oh, pennies from heaven."
Oh gosh.
So you
They'd
do
be
it like that.
"Oh my
you
God,
do-
snow!" He was always so damn excited.
What's Emily?
Oh, I was at. Liz says once I started doing that, my shipping life became so much easier.
Your
Yeah,
shipping line.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that she does it like that too, or she puts the number of the box right in the listing.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be a great idea to do that.
Yeah, because I seen at least 5 things that I don't think are listed on eBay. I'm like, that makes me so mad because I know I listed them, but I know there ain't no listing for them.
Yeah.
So somehow they got freaking deleted. Morning, Karen.
Sally, did you see with the new seller update? They're going to get rid of you. All fixed price listings are going to be good till canceled.
Maggie, you're a couple days behind.
What's that? Oh, that's right. You all talked about that yesterday. Oh,
He hasn't been here for a couple days.
I'll mute myself.
I'm teasing her.
I'll mute myself.
No.
No, stop that.
I'll go back and watch.
No.
I forgot. All
No,
right, go back.
I've already started changing mine over.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's going to be fine.
yeah. I mean, whether it's going to be fine or not, it is what it is, and we're just going to have to deal with it. You know, that's the bottom line right there.
Yep.
Well, obviously, eBay's not completely dead because I got a sale this morning. So
I'm telling you, today is a sale day. People
why
are
is
going to make
that?
records. I don't know.
Because it's the first.
I just know that it is, and people are going to make good sales today. Good things are going to happen today. I'm just saying. Take heed.
All right.
Okay, bring it on. That's what I say.
We'll hold you to it, Valerie.
Hey,
Make it
that's
rain.
okay. That's okay because people's been
let's
getting
get it.
sales all morning. So
I would assume that if eBay is making these changes, I would assume that they're making changes also to the algorithm. Because I've said months ago that I think the algorithm is changing because things have been strange with eBay for a while now. And I think that they're doing something to the algorithm. And now that they did this good till canceled thing, I'm assuming that that's why the algorithm feels like it's changing. Because sometimes things that we used to do don't work anymore. So that's why I'm assuming that they're doing something with the algorithm. And so I'm assuming that if they're making this change for good till canceled, that they're also making a change to make it work. Because eBay is not trying to make us not have sales.
Right.
Because if we don't make sales, they don't make money.
Right.
So it's in their best interest to make the system the best it can be to make sales.
Right.
Because otherwise they don't make money. So they're not out to get us like everybody thinks they are. They're not out to screw the small seller because every penny that they make, means something. So I'm sure it's going to be fine.
I made a $125 sale.
No. Today?
Just now.
Look
Awesome.
at you.
Awesome.
I'm
It
telling
was
you.
already-
There is something to it.
Yeah.
Y'all can send me. My PayPal is cprchick911@yahoo.com.
I already got your monetary thing coming to you in the mail. Hang on. Let me show it. Hang on. Can I show it? I gotta show it.
Show it.
I found this at Goodwill. It was across the store. It's a little bust of Elvis.
That is awesome. I love it.
That's cool.
Ain't he cool?
He is awesome.
I saw that across the room, and I went and grabbed it. It's on the very top shelf, and I was like, "Yep, that's Valerie." I was like, "Oh Lord."
I appreciate that.
Go lay down.
I like that. I thought that was cool.
That's awesome.
Liz says she's already met her daily sale goal today.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I'm sending everybody spirit cha-ching finger. I'm telling you, there is something is true to that.
Yep.
I need my sales to go crazy. I want to have 90 to ship tomorrow.
What?
What?
I want to have 90 to ship tomorrow.
90 packages?
Yeah.
You know, as nice as
you
that
are
would
on
be for the money, I don't think I ever want 90 packages.
You are on crack.
What would you do if you sold 90 items today?
I would cry.
I call Bridget. Come help me back, please.
I would cry.
I would tell my kids and husband, y'all got to call into work tomorrow. I need help.
Yeah. I got to do some eBay.
It was, you know, when I can't remember how many packages I had to package when I got back from California, but I think it was about 50 or so. It was crazy. I was, every time I would package something else would sell. So I was still in this, I couldn't make headway.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, that's a good problem to have, but
I'll tell you did that.
Can't complain, but.
And I sold my ill purse yesterday.
Your what?
My ill purse.
Your ill one.
Did Todd buy it?
I should have sent it to Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Since he likes ills.
Oh. Poor Todd.
Nikki would start a packing.
It was weird. That purse was weird.
What did you think?
The outside of it was authentic ill. And it was not slimy, but it was slimy.
Sounds like you're saying
it was slimy.
Sounds like you're saying.
I don't know any other word.
Sally, it sounds like you're saying your purse is sick because you keep saying eel as in ill.
Ew.
I know.
Ill.
Eel.
Eel.
Eel. Eel.
There you go.
Long E.
Eel.
Long E.
Yeah, I sold it,
Long.
Karen. And I didn't even have to take ill out of the title. I had it since last summer.
Let's
Yeah,
make
you
our
had it for a
long
while.
E sound, Sally. Ready? Eel.
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 You be ealing.
You have to say it like that every time you say it, though.
Eel.
Oh, you do it when you say it right?
Because if you don't, then you sound like ill.
Hey.
And this episode of Sesame Street was brought to you by.
I don't see Sally on the panel.
I'm here. I'm right here.
No, I see you on our Hangout panel, but I don't see you on the YouTube panel.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Really?
that's a bunch of junk.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not.
She's the only one missing, too.
That's crazy.
Is she the only one that came in after it started?
Yeah, she was the
That's what
last
happened
one that
last
came
time.
in.
Huh. Salad
Mr. or Hank said, okay, well, hurry up and put your ill in a baggie and get it shipped.
Good thing it wasn't electric eel. Y'all are a mess.
Yeah, so make sure you got all your shipping supplies all ready because you're gonna have a good weekend. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh man, I gotta order more poly mailers.
It's gonna be record breaking.
God, could you guys just go lay down?
10.
God, these dogs drive me crazy.
I have so much flatware to get listed. So much.
It adds up fast.
Have you ever heard of what is it? Salad? It's called a Salad Master.
Yes.
Salad Master.
Where it mixes it up.
Well, it's a knife. It's a knife.
Oh no. I guess I'm thinking salad spinner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Where am I? There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, without the
What is
without the so it's a very small.
Yeah.
It's very small.
Mm-hmm.
I've had one of those before.
I can see myself.
And it's made in the USA.
Good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's Salad Master's money.
I still not on the YouTube.
Stainless steel cookware.
Can you go away? Go away.
I don't see anything. Well, I don't see anything that's sold. Well, I mean, yeah, I see the cookware set. Jesus criminy. $1,300 for this cook set? Wow. Surgical stainless steel. Okay, so I'm looking at there's a knife set that's $40, but it's a set. Yeah. I'd go for a little chunk.
Oh no, a big chunk.
That's right.
Yeah.
I want to go fishing too. There was a weird guy.
Who the hell's talking about fishing?
There was a weird guy last night, and he parked over on the side of the store, and so I was like going to check the bathroom and stuff, and
then Sally decided to go right up to his car and say, "Excuse me, what the hell do you think you're doing?"
No, I didn't. But he said, "Hey, I'm gonna just park here for a little bit until it's 1 o'clock because that's when my loan goes through." I'm like, okay. So then he just started rambling off different things about his life and that he has 3 dogs. In the car? That he got out of the car.
Oh, okay.
And but then he said he liked fishing and
so Sally's like, "Come on, go fishing with me sometime."
I don't need you. Change.
I don't know you, but that's okay.
Yeah. And then he started saying, "Oh, it's okay. I know I make you nervous." And I said,
"Red flag."
I said, "No, you don't." But he said that like 3 times.
That'd have been done.
I was like, "You're freaking nuts, man."
What does a loan going through have to do with him sitting in your parking lot?
Right.
Because he was gonna go get gas and cigarettes and stuff.
Oh.
When his loan went through or whatever.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Right, if you need, never mind.
Yeah. It's just one of those nights. Usually on the first, when the first hits, that's when we get a lot of crazy people.
The crazies.
Yeah, they all come out of the woodwork. Where my money at?
Where my money at? Yeah, they're like, oh, you need to go on down the road there, sunshine. It's all right.
Yeah.
So I call Bridget and get her on you.
Yep.
As long as they're, I mean, he didn't make me nervous.
Of course,
But
I wouldn't have even walked near the car.
but he, you know, I knew he was mental.
Weird.
Carol.
So that's what
What gave you that clue?
That's what I was like keeping an eye out for, you know.
I don't like that.
I don't either, and Sally seems to think she's invincible. Like,
exactly.
Oh, it drives me insane.
I do not.
Oh, just pee.
Yeah, you do.
I just got buried in boxes, and I was like screaming for Brandon. I have 3 stacks of boxes with my clothes in them, and they're about 6 or 7 boxes high.
Oh
and God. So I was in the middle digging, you know, the boxes out, and I was all the way down to the bottom box, and all the boxes from both sides started collapsing on me.
Oh my
like
gosh.
one at a time. And so I'm like, Brandon, help me. I mean, it didn't hurt me or anything, but I couldn't move.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not the only store in town. Like,
yeah,
there's a BP right down the road, but they're not open all night. We're the only ones who are open all night. Us and Walmart.
So you attract all the weirdos.
Yeah. Usually, because they don't want to go to Walmart, and then usually they'll want to fill their gas up with their car up with gas, not their gas up with the car.
Long night.
It's okay, Sally. It's all right.
Long night, Sally.
What's really bad is nobody can see me, so like I'm just.
What do you mean nobody can see you?
I'm the voice. That means I can't get my
see
spirit.
you.
Yeah, but on YouTube nobody can see me.
Oh.
Yeah, on the front page.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We plan it that way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I didn't. I would never do something like that, especially to my sister. Would never.
Years ago, you would have.
Well, it's here and now. It is not 1977.
Oh my God!
Times have changed.
Speaking of the 70s, did you see that link I gave you guys for for Netflix? What was the name of that?
I seen that, and it was you sent it like at I don't know midnight or something.
Oh God!
And I freaking wake up, and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah.
What was it?
Nikki sending messages again in the middle of the night.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, Abducted in Plain Sight. Y'all gotta watch that. It was totally screwed up. The parents are idiots.
Wow.
You guys are. I mean, it's a messed up story about this girl that was abducted twice by a friend of the family. But,
twice?
Yeah.
What the
I'm
heck?
telling you, you gotta watch it. You're just gonna shit when you watch it. You're gonna be like, "What the hell?" I'm
Should I
telling you,
wear a
it's really good. Yeah, wear a diaper when you watch it. No, it's Abducted in Plain Sight, and I mean these parents. You know so the guy is a friend of theirs from church or whatever, and they're in the Church of Latter-day Saints. and the guy tells them that he's got a problem with liking kids or whatever. Huh. Yeah, after he touches both parents, tries to have affairs with them, and then he ends up abducting the kid, and they're like, there was no red flags. It's like, hello.
Hello.
You know, he wanted the father to rub him off in a car one time, and he's touching the mom's boobs. What do you think? There's no red flags? I mean, it was just crazy. I couldn't believe these parents were like,
The father did rub him.
yeah. I was like, there's no red flags? And then the FBI is like, they were duped. It's just crazy. I'm just telling you, it's just nuts.
Carol says don't ruin it.
Yeah, watch it. It's a messed up story, but it really actually happened, and I feel bad for the girl that it happened to. But let me tell you, if that was these days, the parents probably would have had their kid taken away.
Right.
Right.
She said she watched it, and just when you think it's crazy, it gets crazier.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell? What is wrong with these parents? And we're not talking about like bad parents. I mean, these were prominent members of the society. They ran their own business and everything. So it wasn't like we're talking about like druggies and screw ups, you know. Because when my daughters were telling me about it, I was thinking, you know, that we're talking about like druggies or whatever parents, you know, that just don't give a shit. But that wasn't the way this was. Anyways, you guys got to watch it. It's called Abducted in Plain Sight.
That's weird.
It's on Netflix. It's crazy. I had to watch it because my kids were telling me about it because I was on Tom's show last night, so I didn't watch it with them. And I had to watch it before I could go to bed because it was just
Oh my God. Nikki, what the hell is wrong with you? God, as soon as I got off Tom's show, I was in bed.
Oh, no.
I was too. I was done.
Yeah, I was talking to you at 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy.
I was in bed.
Do you ever sleep?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, I can't. I guess I don't have much room. I went to bed at 12:30 last night, so I guess I don't have much room to talk.
I got up at 10:30.
And I was there when the show was going on. I listened. I was in the chat. So I was there.
We know. We understand. No, I understand what you're saying, though. Sometimes you like just being in the chat because you're on here all the time.
Yeah, sometimes it is nice just being in the chat.
Yeah.
But right now with my hands hurting so bad, I actually prefer being on the panel because then I don't have to type.
Right.
Some nights I'll go into Dwayne's auction or one of these other busier shows where there's all kinds of people that I know and I can talk to, and I want to talk to them so bad, but it's like, oh, my hands hurt. I don't want to type. Sometimes it's just nice listening to the show and just not even talk, just vegging out,
hanging out.
listening.
Yeah, just listening. Yeah.
But then I look at the chat and I'm like, oh, that person's there. Oh, that person's there. I can't.
Yeah.
Not chat.
Yeah, sometimes it's just good to hang out, though. Like last night, I was trying to get some listing done, so I was just listening to you guys on the computer. I just had the speakers blaring and just listening.
I don't think Tom got many words in, but that's what happens when you have cackling hens on your panel. Him and Craig didn't get to chat about it.
Well, Tom usually doesn't have any issues getting a word in.
No, not normally. Not normally.
But
He can
the other
hold
guy
his
on the
own.
panel, the other guy on the panel isn't used to being with all women on the panel.
No, no, not at all.
Craig's not a big talker, anyways. He's kind of a quiet guy, anyways. I think.
He's like 96 or whatever it was. Shut the entire state of Delaware down. He showed up to work. He was there with like 5.
What's all that?
Sorry, I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. I was like, what is all that about?
Well, I looked and I saw Sally was on mute, so I know it wasn't her household. Well, hi, Michael.
It's okay. We're just wondering what it was.
We've got someone in measure in the bathroom. We're getting the bathrooms there. They're right outside my door, so I'm going to mute so you don't have to hear that.
Oh, it's fine.
All right.
Was just curious.
Yeah.
Like, who's that? What's that voice? I've not heard that before.
We just didn't want anything personal to be said, and we could all hear it.
You know, sometimes, you know, we're sitting here chit-chatting or whatever, and everybody in the chat and us, we don't have to worry about each other or whatever. I mean, I'm sure I could tell you guys my bank account number. I wouldn't have to worry about a thing, but
well, go ahead.
Go ahead and tell
us.
Go ahead.
You forget about the people you don't see. You have to worry about.
All right, I'm ready for that number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
down.
It's like me, I forget to mute myself all the time.
8675309.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You can call Amanda.
I just write that down.
Or no, that's Jenny. Excuse me. You can call Jenny.
Jenny.
I need Todd's address.
I need it too.
I do too.
I need his PayPal address.
Oh, yeah, that is a checking account.
Well, no, I don't need that.
Let's see what else.
I just need his address because I want to send something to him. I have something that reminds me of him. He's not on, right? Look.
He is.
He's here. He's here.
He's at the estate.
Well, he's going to a sale, but
Isn't it cute? I don't know why it reminds me of Todd.
Oh, that is cute.
I'll go chocolate syrup.
Oh, that is so cute.
And I thought of Nikki when I saw this one. I don't know why.
Oh, God. You know what I saw at Walmart was some mac and cheese slime. Have you ever seen that?
Some what?
mac and cheese what?
Slime.
Ew.
Yeah, it's slime. It's for kids to play with. It's like that green slime, but it's mac and cheese. It looks like mac and cheese.
That's oh yeah, that's great. Let them eat it.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the world? Mac and cheese? It's ooh. I have never seen that.
Well, and if you like say you get it for an older kid and they have younger siblings.
Yeah.
And they're playing with it and they leave it out, the younger ones are going to think it's macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. Like, good Lord. And I saw that. I was like, okie dokie then. Yeah. Let's set our 8-year-old with
snowbank today.
Snowbank.
Yes, I made a big snowbank in my middle of my driveway, and I have to go up it today.
Oh, did Gary say anything about you plowing that one time?
No.
Okay.
No, he said it was good.
Oh, good.
I think he was going to be mad. Well, if I would have gotten stuck, he'd have been mad.
You were worried about nothing.
But because I didn't know, if I would have gotten stuck, he'd have been ticked.
Yeah.
But I didn't get stuck, so then he was okay.
Oh.
He wasn't affected by it, so he was fine.
Right.
He would have been affected by it.
There's a whole different world. Hey, Krillin.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Rob.
Hi, everybody else in the chat that I didn't say hi to.
I know his name is Rob, but I have a hard time calling him Rob. He's Krillin. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I have a non-reselling question.
Sorry, we're reselling only.
Well, shit, I'm going to go somewhere else then. No, I'm serious. Has anybody ever tried like those home delivery meal kits that they have? You see them everywhere.
Yes, I have.
Did you like them or?
I like the free trial of them, where you get like 50% off at first.
Just go to each one different.
I just did it for the discount, and then I canceled because it's expensive.
Yeah.
But they were good. I didn't have any problems with them. Some of them, I can't remember if it was Blue Apron. I'd have to look, but one of them, it was almost like you had to be a chef to make the crap.
Oh.
But the other ones were pretty easy. I can't remember which one it was. But like, there's so many of them that you could try each like discounted one, and then you could change email addresses and try them again.
Okay. Well, I got like 50 email addresses with the
And then you
8,000
can email addresses and try them again.
You keep trying them.
Yeah, you keep getting the 50% off.
I could do that. Well, I have like 10 email addresses and all the Poshmark accounts I have. So.
Oh no, Maggie.
Oh God, Maggie. The Blue Apron, they have all kinds of different ones. I mean, they have like the ones for like the weight management, because it's like me and Marcel, it's just me and him. So thinking about it, it's like we don't eat a whole lot, but I have to go out and buy groceries, once every 2 months. So we don't really get a whole lot.
I wonder if they might have anything like over on Groupon for those too.
Probably.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, HelloFresh was a good one. Yes, Blue Apron I think is the one that I wouldn't do again because it's too complicated.
Yeah, I seen that. I saw the commercials of that one. I didn't care for that one.
And what Tom say? Did Chris say anything about the? No, he said, "Oh, good." So I don't know. He must have been not that time. It was probably that time of the month the last time I told him, and he had a fit. This is what I said to him. I said, Larry snowblowed our driveway. I said, I'm sorry, I didn't hear him doing it. Or if I heard him, I said, I would have went out and told him not to because you didn't want him to. Don't you dare do that. He said,
Oh my
don't
gosh.
you dare say anything.
Man.
I know. I said, well, you didn't like it the last time you did it. Don't you dare say anything. That's embarrassing. I don't want him to know that. I said, why is it embarrassing? What's your problem?
It must be a man thing.
Oh my God.
It probably is.
Everything's a man thing.
Yes. I made a sale.
Yay.
Okay. Let's see.
What did I sell it for?
Did you sell something?
Yep. I sold something from Poshmark.
Good job.
Sold a Ralph Lauren sweater for $40.
Oh, good job.
Just 89 more to go.
You know that Slobby Robbie.
Yeah.
Have you watched that at all?
I have not watched it at all.
Oh my God.
Don't talk about Krillin that way.
Well,
it is. Yeah, I've seen it.
It was not new at tags. It was used.
Oh wow.
Who's Slobby Robbie?
It's on Netflix, right?
Or is it on Netflix? Yeah.
Netflix.
He's a reseller.
He's a reseller, but he has his own shop. He's weird.
In Arizona.
Doesn't he?
Is weird, but
he sells like vintage, streetwear type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
and he sells to the stars.
Right.
But there's people that like bootleg stuff Like, if you ever find anything that's Gucci or
Get it.
what is going on over there?
Gotta go, Tough.
What'd you sell?
What'd you sell?
No, I didn't sell anything.
Liar, what'd you
What?
say?
No,
Was it
somebody just
Bridget?
paid for their stuff, but that's
No,
good too.
it's her secret item. That's what she sold.
No, it is not. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna go look.
Mrs. Wiggins bought her dress.
Oh.
I'll just say that.
Mrs. Wiggins?
Mrs. Wiggins.
Miss Wiggins.
Mrs. Wiggins.
Miss Wiggins?
You know, from Carol Burnett.
Yeah, Mrs.
Mrs.
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
No, I might touch it.
No,
Oh,
she
did it?
actually she bought it like a week ago, and she's like, "Can I pay you on the first for this?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Whatever."
Whatever, Mrs. Wiggins.
She just paid.
You working 9 to 5, but I gotta get my stuff on Friday.
I know, right?
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah,
I sold that dress for $20, so
cool.
Good.
all right. So what were you talking about, Slobby Robbie?
So yeah, so he does a lot of bootleg stuff also, which is like, you know, where they take Gucci or whatever and they make it into something else. They make it with non-Gucci stuff. You know, they take that Gucci signature, the signature like designs, and they'll put it on something that Gucci didn't make.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Can't they get in trouble
They
for
do
that?
that. They do that at that store in New York where daughter got her purse. You can pick any purse in the place and put Michael Kors or one of them other ones, whatever. They put it on there.
Isn't
But
that
if you could find something, that's like not, yeah, it's not really all that legal.
Yeah.
And somebody could, you know, but if you find something,
But he's advertising
you could
this on a
definitely
TV
sell it.
show?
Yeah, he sells it.
I don't see how that. I mean, okay, so I've got a brand out there. I've got a high-end brand with my name, my mark, my trademark, basically. I don't want somebody else repurposing that and putting it on something that's not anything of mine that I didn't create.
Right.
So it's just kind of hard to understand or comprehend that nobody has done anything, especially with, I mean, you know, people do stuff like that all the time, but to be on a show that
Right, that's what I'm saying.
millions and millions of people are watching,
yeah,
it doesn't make sense to me.
No.
I don't know why that took so long for me to get that out of my mouth, but
why would you advertise it? I mean,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, Joanna says a lot of women doesn't care in the early 2000s about if it was a real Coach purse or not. They just wanted a bag with the Coach signature on it.
Yeah.
Can I show you? Can I screen share something?
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead. Read it.
No, Christy says, I wonder if it's okay because they're vintage bootlegs. Yeah, and t-shirts and stuff are supposed to be hot. Yeah. Like even like a concert tee, but it's not a concert tee. It's like a it's a bootleg.
It shouldn't matter the age of it though, because you're using a copyrighted name
Right.
I'm sure Michael Kors and all them, their names are all copyrighted.
Yeah, bootleg's a bootleg. It wouldn't matter what year it came from or not. I mean, you still can go to jail and get in trouble for that.
Oh, yeah.
You're still trying to defraud somebody.
Yeah, you can spend it however you want to and make it and class it up, but no.
Wouldn't it be just like forging a signature of somebody that's like Abraham Lincoln, or you know what I mean, something like that? It'd be the same thing.
I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with that. That's treading dangerous territory right there, dude.
Right.
Well, that's the way that store in Little Italy was. You went in there, it was full of bags, purses, wallets, and everything. And you would go in there and you would pick out what you wanted, and you'd tell her, I want it stamped by Michael Kors or whatever that other chick's name was that killed herself.
Kate Spade.
Kate Spade, Prada. You could have them do any of them. Anyways, and then they had this little machine on wheels that they stuck inside of one of the racks, the full racks, and they would pull that out, punch this thing onto your purse, and there you go. You had an authentic Michael Kors, or whatever.
That's weird.
Because my daughter was like, Mommy, I know it's not right, but I really want a Michael Kors purse. I was like, fine, we'll buy it. Just don't throw it away. We'll dispose of it properly. You'll be the only one that's going to, we won't give it to Goodwill or something,
Right.
I said, just make sure when you're done with it, we dispose of it right.
Well, that's why I'm so scared to pick up some of those purses and stuff at yard sales and Goodwill, because you don't know anymore. And I'm not into all that stuff.
No.
I mean, I like some of the stuff, but it's just not I go out for no more. I'm scared.
I got her a Michael Kors purse and wallet stamped and everything for $65.
Yeah, my luck, I get the fake one.
Obviously it wasn't real, but yeah. And this purse is really nice. I mean, now since then the Michael Kors has fallen off of it, but yeah, it's a really nice purse. I mean, the purse it's a beautiful purse. I've had it for 2 years now, and it's gorgeous.
So I'm writing down all the auctions for March, right?
Yeah.
And usually I like to click get directions, and I put down on my calendar how far they are from my house. And so look at this. I gotta text Wendy, his wife, and tease her about this. Look at these directions.
What does it say?
Next to Beer Belly Bob's.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Great.
There you go. After the auction, you can go over and have a beer.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
That's going to be a fun auction. We have this auction every year. It's the annual auction twice a year. And it's at a bar. And oh man, do people get stupid. We had it one year because they sold the bar, and so it was in between owners or whatever, and so they couldn't do it there that time. And so we did it at this other convenience store or whatever down the road. And it was so nice because nobody was drunk. It was so nice. But then they put it back at the bar again. But
Nikki Nitty wants to know if you're overly excited for Christmas. You already have lights and the door decorate out for Tim.
This is my daughter's house, and she decorated really nice for Christmas. And, well, who asked that?
Nitty Gritty did.
Oh, hi, Nitty Gritty. She doesn't have a lot of pictures and stuff on her walls. So when she decorated for Christmas, she's like, "Wow, my house looks so cute." And so now she's like, well, I don't want to take the stuff down because now my walls are going to be plain again. We really like Christmas in this family.
I still got my tree up too.
And when she had her ugly Christmas sweater party, her friend goes, he goes, man, Boehner, you really went all out. She goes, you should see my mommy when she does Christmas.
Yeah, so her daughter's like that, Nitty. Yeah. She likes her house all decorative.
Yeah. She's like, well, if I don't take it down, I can have Christmas all year.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Jill.
I'm that way though. When I was decorating for Christmas like that, I mean, it's a process. I mean, like I used to literally take all my knickknacks down, and I had a lot of knickknacks. I'd take all my knickknacks down, put all my Christmas knickknacks up. I'd take all my pictures and wrap them like presents, and yeah, I mean, I completely overhauled my whole entire house, and I mean every single room, and yeah, it's a process. It's a lot of work. So I leave it. It's not my house. I don't want to overstep my boundaries, so I just leave it.
Hi, Jill.
Even though it's almost Easter.
Change them out for pink and yellow and green lights, and that way you'll be Eastery. See, no problem.
One year I had
Santa's head, and
I had this crazy idea that I was going to keep my tree up year round, and I was just going to decorate it for whatever was going to, the holidays that were going to come up. And that's what I did. And Mike thought I had lost my mind.
I've thought of doing that, but Gary is like, hell no, I ain't leaving that tree up all year round.
he's probably like, wait, who did I marry? Wait a minute. Let me rethink this.
Mr. Sadie restricts Santa. He only likes Frosty.
Oh, I got Santa right there. I'll have to tell my daughter that.
Just take the Easter bunny and plaster it over Santa, and you'll be all right.
We could put ears on Santa.
You could.
Oh, there you go. I wonder what she would say if you did that.
I'll take a Sharpie and draw ears. Big floppy ears.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God, Nikki, I would so totally do that.
Yeah, go to Dollar Tree and get you a bunny.
And then cross off Christmas and write Easter.
Yeah, I should do that. That's only a dollar store thing anyways. I should do that. Well, the balls on the tree look like eggs. They're not perfectly.
But then you have to have the camera on when she first sees it.
In a cotton pail, yeah.
Draw like a little Easter basket coming out of his hand and going on to the presents. And she's gonna say, "Oh man, you really need to get the hell out of here. Go home."
Time to go home, Mama.
Look, I fixed it. You're ready for Easter now.
Get some plastic eggs and hang them from the ceiling all the way down.
Oh, you can take plastic eggs and put them around the light.
Yeah, while she's at work, just kind of.
Yeah, then turn them off.
Yeah, have all the lights off when she comes home tonight, and then let her walk in.
Oh, good Lord. Robert's red suit with peeps, Mr. Hayes. I didn't even know they had tropical punch peeps this year. I'm like, what the hell?
Gross. I don't like peeps at
I
all.
don't either. Ugh. But Hawaiian punch, I'm like, okay.
I don't know any of them.
Mom likes to get the peeps stale. He likes to let them sit out and get stale.
Yeah.
They had like pumpkin pie ones for Halloween time or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
My dog Gus loved peeps, but I would give him a peep. He would take it, set it on the floor, and he would lay on it for a while. and then he'd get up and eat it. I don't know if he was like warming it up or what. I mean, this is the dog that was so smart. You'd have thought he was human if you didn't know better.
Oh Lord, that's funny. Getting it warm, toasty. That's his version of roasted marshmallows.
Warm and soft or something. I don't know. But he absolutely loved peeps, and yeah, he'd come over and get one and lay on it. I was like, "What are you doing, you weirdo?"
Now, when we go to our regional competition with the chorus, it's in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Love Hershey,
At the Hershey Lodge, and they have a whole store full of every kind of Hershey kiss you can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have
wow.
pumpkin Hershey kisses. They have carrot cake Hershey kiss. They have all
Oh,
kinds
Mhm.
of Hershey.
You all said the carrot cake is there.
Yeah.
That became healthy at that point.
Hershey, Pennsylvania is so cute.
It is. I love
It
it. Cold
I
as
love Hershey.
That'd be cool to see though.
I don't think I've never been to Pennsylvania. I don't even think I've been really anywhere on the East Coast, I
Really?
would say.
The best time to go to
Um,
Pennsylvania is in the fall when the leaves have changed. It's just
Yeah.
breathtaking.
It is. It's beautiful.
I've never
Yeah.
been over there either, except for
Weren't you in like
Georgia.
Well,
Carolina?
come on over. You can visit.
It counts.
I've been in North Carolina. I think that's the farthest
Wow.
north that I've ever been.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
So that
you
would be like-
traitor.
I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been that far up.
Well,
So I would love to go to Pennsylvania. I think it would be cool.
Yeah, you should come, and then you can meet Bridget and Deb halfway to New York. And
The biggest thing about Pennsylvania is if you're driving down a road that looks like you're not supposed to be there, you are supposed to be there. They have the worst roads in Pennsylvania because everything's cut out of the mountain. And I mean, these roads, when we went out there and I told my husband, I told my husband the same thing. I said, now when you and my dad are by yourselves, if the GPS takes you off onto this stupid cow path road and you don't think you're supposed to be there, that's exactly where you're supposed to be. So anyways, we were driving to this steam show, and Gary's like, we're driving down this road going, and they're all over the place, and it's windy, and just a stupid cow path, And my husband goes, I don't think where this is right. I said, oh, no, it is. I said, try driving a semi down these roads. And I mean, because they had me on the stupidest roads with that semi. I was like, there is no way I'm supposed to be here. And then all of a sudden, boom, there's the business. It's like, yeah, there's some really messed up roads in Pennsylvania if you get off the main highway. Oof. I mean, they were always on the West Coast. You got mountain passes or whatever, but they were made for cars. These were not. They were cow paths. But they always got me where I was supposed to be. And Gary's like, I'm like, yep, this is right where you're supposed to be. Will you watch? He goes, no, this can't be. And a little while later, after half of our cars bottomed out, he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yep, this is most likely where you're supposed to be. I said, this is the dumbest road in Pennsylvania. So we're right where we're supposed to be. And sure enough, there was the steam show. I was like, he goes, I can't even believe that they took us on this road. There's got to be a better road to go back on. I said, no, there's not. Better watch out. The next road might be worse. Yeah, if you get off the beaten path in Pennsylvania, you're on some pretty messed up roads.
Huh.
Yeah. He thought I was exaggerating. Showed him. And he's like, you drove semis on roads like this? I said, yep.
Wow.
What was that?
Well, Julie had a thing on Instagram, but I can't get this told to get off of there. She's running her mouth.
Where is Biloxi? Biloxi.
Excuse me.
What are you looking for?
Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah,
It's
never mind.
all the way on the Gulf Coast,
Yeah.
right down from me, 6 hours away.
Yeah, that's too long. Oh. Huh?
You come into Biloxi, Mississippi?
Well, I was looking at it, but forget it. It's too long of a drive.
You wouldn't like it anyway.
No, I was looking at the Hard Rock Hotel.
Oh no, don't go there. I'll tell you where to go. Don't go there.
Well, it's Chris's birthday is Thursday, and I kind of forgot. So now I'm trying to think of what to do for his birthday.
Oh,
Don't go there.
We were supposed to do a cruise for both of our birthdays. That's what we were gonna do, and then he never got on the ball. And
oh
I'm
man.
So eBay open for both of y'all's birthday this year. Settled.
Yeah.
Done.
I don't know.
There we go.
What airline
Sure
right around
Chris would
those-
be thrilled.
I checked airline prices around those dates, and it was it was like $1,000 just to fly there.
Seriously?
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh.
So yeah, that's a Disney World trip. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, I say we do our own eBay open and forget it and just all meet up somewhere in the middle where y'all can afford it. Sound good? Let's do it.
Well, you know, Lori said we could all meet up there and just have a big old party.
There you go.
She did say that.
I'm up for that.
Spot open.
I want to go somewhere warm.
Me too.
Hey, how about we all meet in North Carolina? Charlotte.
It's not warm there.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Summertime.
There. That's where
Summertime.
Tom lives. We'll just all meet there.
But do you have to pay for parking for the beaches? And that's not,
Tom won't let us make us pay for parking. He'll transport us everywhere. We'll just park at his house.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're up to that good. Awesome.
You don't
Driving
even live
people
near
around.
the coast. You don't need to live near the beach.
That's okay.
No.
Transport us.
He lives like 3 hours away.
He can drop us all off there. He'll be our chauffeur for the week.
Y'all can come up here in the summertime and swim in Cold Lake Superior. It's like a mini ocean.
Yeah.
I could use
I'll
my
be right
Disney,
there.
I could use my Disney points and we could all go to Hilton Head.
There you go.
Ooh. Hey, I got a cousin that manages condos down in Florida. If you want to go there and get condos on the beach.
Well, we all could go to Vegas just at a different time of year.
True.
Well, it'll be warm enough in July, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I know.
You can go now to be warm enough. No, they had snow just recently. Like, what the frick?
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, what in the world is going on? Tom said, hell no. But he said, Nikki
got trouble for that one.
He's not doing that.
Mike has a house in Colorado we can go visit.
Oh, Nikki, that's funny. You got in trouble for that one.
Why? What did he say?
Hell no, Nikki.
It wasn't me. I didn't say it. I said he lived 3 hours away from the beach. I know there's always room for the mother of the bride, though, so I'm always welcome.
You ain't there yet.
Like,
You ain't the mother-in-law yet.
No.
Well, see, he'd have us all at his house so we could do the wedding that day. We'll
There you go.
There you go.
We'll all be there.
Plan.
Now we just have to get the bride and groom to agree, right? Or knock them over the head, one or the other.
That's not important.
No.
They'll learn to love each other.
Either that or we're gonna make y'all. Lord have mercy.
Some days I wish I could do that. I mean, like, set her up with somebody that I know like that. You know, set both my girls up like that. That would be sweet. I know they're not going to get some kind of crazies. But then I think, God, it ain't right. Harbor Freight Tools is having a huge blowout sale March 1st through the 3rd.
Blech.
Well, I forgot today was supposed to be that Dollar General sale, wasn't it?
God damn you, Nikki.
Forgot about it. What? Wasn't supposed to say anything? Sorry.
Nikki, we're live. Oh, that's it. We're muting
Nikki's
her.
like, I didn't know nothing about it.
I didn't know. You guys didn't tell me. I wasn't supposed to say anything.
Oh my.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
I know the last time there was one, though, I went there at like 10 o'clock in the morning and everything was gone.
That's because you told everybody.
No, Scott told everybody on his 50,000 subscriber channel. That's why. It was all Scott's fault.
Yeah. I don't know why they do that. Like, why? Why are you telling people? Like,
I don't know.
I just don't understand that. Why go, okay, like these people that go do FBA and they're like, oh, I get this at the Dollar Tree and this at the Dollar Tree and I can replenish it all I want. Why are you telling people that?
Exactly.
Well, maybe they're just trying to help.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
There's sometimes resellers will talk about stuff. Now, there's some stuff that I continuously sell for a certain price, and for years I've been able to sell it at that price consistently every time I find one. And then all of a sudden you hear a reseller that figured it out, and then they're like, oh, I sell this item all the time for this amount of money, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden you watch it tank. It's like,
why?
son of a bitch.
Well, why do they do that? I don't understand that.
But we all tell stuff. I mean, you know, if I sell those stupid freaking hot dog tongs. Oh, I don't really sell them anymore, but because the prices dropped. But I used to tell people I'd sell those stupid hot dog tongs, you know, and
that's why the price dropped, Nikki, because you told.
Yeah, well, you try to help people out.
I have a secret item that I'm not telling anybody.
Yeah.
And even when I do, like, it's nothing at the auction. I can get it retail, but and make a lot more on it on eBay. But even when I do my what I sold videos, I'll skip right over that item. People don't even see it. I won't even mention that item.
Oh, Alana has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Alana.
Happy birthday, Alana.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Is she in here? Violet Lemon?
I did. I haven't seen
I
her.
don't know.
Maybe she's sleeping in for her birthday.
Maybe.
Everybody go over to Facebook if you have her on there and wish her a happy birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
You know, that was like that time Raking Profits. He used to tell those, you know, these shirts, whatever, 50 best brands or whatever, 10 best brands or whatever. And I had known that those Charles Thwart shirts at the time used to bring like $50, $75 or whatever at the time. And I had found a couple of them, and like not even a day later, he put out one of them videos about the 10 best brands of shirts to sell. And one of mine was Charles Thwart. I had two of them. They were almost brand new. And I mean, they still had the starch in them. And he put out that video the next day. Yeah, I could not sell those if my life depended on it after that. It took forever, months and months. I probably had those at least a year, and I ended up getting like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 bucks a shirt for them. It was terrible. Or Tommy Bahama. Tommy Bahama used to be, even the linen ones, you used to get huge money for them. You don't get them anymore.
Lana's at the eye doctor.
Huh?
Alana is at the eye doctor.
Oh.
I said, well, everybody on the morning show says happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So thank you, everyone. Love you all.
Oh, she's listening. Okay. Happy birthday, Alana.
Happy birthday, Lana.
We love you.
Yeah, it's Alana, not Johanna.
Yeah.
No.
Alana.
Who said Johanna?
Jill. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're talking Alana.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sometimes with our accents, you don't know what we're saying.
That's true, especially Nikki's. I can't
Yeah,
hardly
I was gonna say,
understand what she's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like she's trying to
Translator.
Even though Sally's the one with the sick purse.
It's ill.
Thank you.
Kelly.
When you try to say eel, it still sounds like ill.
Kelly, the double 2 E's make a long E sound.
Eel.
Eel.
Ew. Ew.
You gotta put that eel in the baggie. Eel.
Sally, say keep.
Keep.
Ew.
Now everything that I say that has 2 E's, it has to be really long.
I know.
Hey, what kind of sauce do you put on rice at the Chinese restaurant? The black liquid.
Huh?
What do you call that?
I don't-
The black liquid that's in a jar. It's made by Kikkoman.
Soy sauce.
Huh?
Oh.
Soy.
Sweet.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce. My daughter makes fun of the way I say soy sauce.
Soy?
Soy.
Yeah, she's like, do you call boys boys? Or toys boys? I call it soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Soy.
Soy sauce.
Soy.
Yeah, she's like, you need to say soy.
And Nikki says soy.
Soy. He's like, you talking to your gangsters when you say boy?
Oh my gosh.
I love my cousin Vinny with the 2 Utes. What's a Ute?
I don't know. It's always been called soy sauce. I don't know.
Soy sauce.
And then she asked my dad, well, how? And then, oh no, my dad, oh, God dang it. Stop. You just clawed me in the leg. Anyway, my dad asked for some soy sauce and she goes, oh my God, you say it too.
Like father, like daughter.
Soy sauce.
It's scratching you because you're not saying it right.
Lay down.
Like not a good boy.
He is a good boy, but he scratched the inside of my leg.
He's a good boy.
They like Diesel likes to give hugs. So you go like this, hugs, and he comes up and he'll give you a hug. But he'll like grip onto you with his damn paws. And he scratches the hell out of you with his paws. Well, then Luggy's trying to get my attention here. And he went with his paw and clawed it like this, and then went against my leg. And oh my gosh, it hurts. They dig those claws in. You guys are big dogs. You can't do that. That was last night on Tom's show. They're talking, and I'm sitting here in the kitchen, and the dogs are like, I got Diesel jumping up and down, and Luggy's jumping on me. Kathy's like, what the hell is going on over there?
Hellfire, Mr. Sadie, he just sold a 4-string old 1990 banjo. Sick,
Awesome.
thank you, I'll take it. Repair, $100. That's awesome. I'm not going to talk yesterday.
It's fine. You don't need to be.
Maybe Valerie was right.
Yeah.
I am not joking.
She ain't kidding.
There's truth to that. Take heed.
Take heed. Get to
Bring it on.
Get to listing.
That's right.
I'm doing inventory right now. I have to find
I looked at a
something.
bunch yesterday, so let's see. I should have a good sales day today, maybe. I don't know. It'll catch up either today or tomorrow.
I was wondering if this is going to take all day. Because I'm already tired of doing it.
I think you just need to concentrate on looking for your item.
Yeah, just look for the item. Don't worry about the inventory.
You can't do that on a day that you work, honey. That's just not going to work out for you.
Wow, 14 another pair of earrings, $14.99, Joanna. That's good. Y'all killing it. Yep, you're right. See?
Good job, Joanna.
I'm ecstatic if I have a pair of earrings that sell for $14.99. That's big money.
I'm happy if a pair of earrings just sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. AT&T is slapping my hand for using too much data.
Uh-oh.
Even though I bought unlimited.
Yeah, because I was unlimited at one time too. And when they would send me that message, I called them and I said, hey, what's this all about? You know, you're throttling my usage because I said, I have unlimited, service. Oh, that doesn't pertain to you. Don't just disregard that message.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah. I don't know. I never know if that was BS or not, but I figured it was.
Well, they always slow me down when they send me those messages. I always end up getting slowed down.
Yeah.
Usually it doesn't affect me too much because I have a good enough phone where it doesn't really slow me down that much. But yeah, sometimes you can tell when you're streaming.
This is slowing me down. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna stop paying you then. Oh, God dang it.
Hey, Texas Valerie.
Hey, Val.
Hi, Texas Val.
That's who we need to go see is Texas Valerie and go have a party in her motorhome.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or we could all fly to Texas and we all could travel in her motorhome to Vegas.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, no,
That
it's a
sounds
fifth wheel.
fun.
We don't have a motorhome. It's a fifth wheel. That's right. Never mind. That one worked.
I will tell you what, if anybody has a better idea than going to Vegas, it has to be somewhere warm. I don't necessarily have to have water, but it'd be nice. Even a pool would be great. But
Todd has a pool.
Oh yeah, he's not here, so we can just get
Tom
him
don't
right
have
on
a
that.
pool.
No, Todd.
Oh, Todd. Yes, he does.
We'd have to get some sexy hot guys to strip though for Gwen.
Yeah, because she's expecting that.
Well, this is true. This is true.
Planning on going to see the Thunder Down Under. So
This is true. I think just Vegas is just inevitable. It's just gonna have to happen.
Yeah. Everybody's already planning it.
Cruise.
Well, I think Todd and Tom they've already made the reservations,
Yeah.
but I don't know how.
I don't know. I don't know that they have yet. I
They're
know
already-
they were
How, if
looking.
you don't know,
Yeah, I mean they haven't said the dates yet.
We got 2 votes for cruise.
Yeah, didn't you say that they don't even know if they're gonna have it?
That's what I seen somewhere. I can't remember. I couldn't tell you where it was at, but I seen that somewhere that they were.
all of a sudden, Valerie has all these secret, people.
Connections.
Yeah.
I know.
Stuff from
Are you with the
EBI or what?
EBI?
You know it, baby.
She got connected with somebody.
She got connected on all these adventures she's been going on.
Look at their lives.
How do I get on the EBI?
She has all these sources now.
There's an initiation period.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Depends what I gotta do.
They have to call you though. You don't call them.
Do I have to kill somebody who sells on Amazon?
That information cannot be disclosed here. Let's just say that.
Sorry, I was in the bedroom when you asked that question.
I know somebody who sells on Amazon.
And oh wait, we're still live, aren't we?
Yeah, we're still live. Careful, careful.
Yeah, crazy.
Morning, Mary.
Morning, Mary.
All right, that one's done.
Yeah, a cruise would be cool.
Cruise would be fun.
Yes, it would be.
I've never done a cruise.
Yeah,
I've never been on a cruise.
if somebody in
yeah,
the group
I've
ends
never
up
been
being
on
a
a
murderer, we can't get away.
We can throw them overboard. Don't worry about it.
You know what? There's plenty of places on that boat where somebody could hide.
Oh, yeah.
It's big enough where you could hide somewhere if you needed to.
I can throw a couch over a truck bed, so I can throw somebody over a rail. I don't care. Murder me, you're going over. Sorry.
Oh, Summer just booked a cruise last night. There you go.
Where are we going?
Where are we
Where
going?
are you
Sam?
going and when?
And you're taking us with you. That would be kind of cool though, cruise. Because I know, like with that AAA, you can get a bunch of discounts for the more people that you buy or you get in on it.
Yeah.
There's a site called Vacations to Go.
Yeah.
And you can get if you have, and there's a 90-day ticker for cruises. So if you can book a cruise within the 90 days on this ticker, you can get them pretty cheap. I mean, you're talking like $300 a person. So.
Sounds good.
All right, let's see.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I suppose we just got to stick with the plan.
Yep.
Did you try that Spirit Airlines?
Ew, I don't like them.
They don't go here in Memphis.
Mm-mm.
I think the closest we had was Georgia.
We flew to Texas on Spirit Airlines. I didn't think it was that bad. It cost me Gary, what, it was like $110 or $120 a person. It wasn't that bad. We didn't think anything.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Well, see, to me, it doesn't make any sense because I can fly to Los Angeles, 2 people round trip for like $500.
Mm-hmm.
But to fly to Vegas, it was like $1,000.
Yeah.
Why don't you go through why don't you get one of those Vegas packages or something? Those are usually pretty cheap.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to see.
I think it was going to be more expensive during eBay Open because they have conventions all year round. They're not going to just raise the price.
Well, that's true. But and it's it's summer. I mean, people are going places. Tickets are going to be higher.
But Todd said that at that time there's some national poker or something or other going too.
Yeah, there's it's the championship, world championship of poker.
Yeah. So maybe that's why they raised the prices.
It's going up, but
yeah, that makes sense. Because I can't see eBay Open. eBay Open doesn't bring enough people for them to. I mean, what they have like 1,500 last year or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually run about 2 or 3 conferences or different type of trade shows because they have 3 or 4 different places, and you have all the casinos that have all the meeting places that they can have all these conferences. When Marcel does his gaming show every year in October, they have about 4 or 5 conferences going on. So yeah, they'll like the last few days. I would always upgrade our room. Like the last 2 days before we showed up, I would upgrade our room to a suite because everything wasn't selling. They couldn't even make the money on the hotel rooms. So you can always get upgrade too on that, with that. So
Yeah, I wasn't too worried about the hotel. It was the airline. It was just like
yeah,
crazy.
They're getting ridiculous on that.
I mean, the hotel isn't a big. Chris's brother is head of the restaurant food bar area at our local casino here, and his sister-in-law, his brother's wife, is second in charge of the whole casino. So they can get us like anything in Vegas, hotels and stuff cheap.
Right.
But what's the airline?
Yeah, the airline's kind of.
Have you looked at another airline that you could go through?
No, you know me.
Well, I mean,
I know. I'm just like a creature of habit, I guess. I like Southwest because.
Well, I'm not saying like Southwest. I'm looking at like another airport that you could go to.
Well, yeah, I looked at both of them. The one that's cheaper is Buffalo. Rochester is always too expensive. But then I was thinking, well, maybe we could drive. Well, we could drive to Toronto because sometimes Toronto's cheaper. Or we could drive, we could drive anywhere like Boston or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea.
And some people like Summer was saying, some people fly into Cali because it's cheaper and just drive the rest of the way because it's a beautiful drive, they say.
Well, I was even thinking because the flight.
It is a nice drive.
I've been messing around with prices. The flight from California to Vegas is only $49.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was thinking about that too.
Try Laughlin, Nevada, because Laughlin, Nevada, they have an area you can go into, and it's only 4 hours to drive back in. That's where Marcel's daughter lives at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's a good idea there, Summer.
Yeah.
Because some of those drives out are better. Because we'll go if we fly out. If Memphis is too expensive, we'll go to like Little Rock, which is 3 hours and fly in, which is cheaper for us.
Right.
But yeah, I would try to see about Laughlin or that California and look at the drive.
Mm-hmm.
It is a beautiful story. It's a beautiful drive, though.
Yeah, I think I want to say from LA to it's like 4 hours.
Yeah, I think that's what my stepdaughter goes up there a lot too.
Yeah, it's 4 hours from the drive. Yeah.
I mean, for cheaper, if you go, they'll make a little bit extra, vacation scenery thing for y'all. You wouldn't have to see just Vegas,
Maybe we'll just take 2 weeks and drive to Vegas.
Ooh, no,
there you go.
Do it.
Stop at different thrift stores, auction houses, liquidation places.
Chris, stop. Mine won't.
Chris won't have a choice but to stop. I have to pee. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know I have to pee. I'm like, stop saying a pee.
Oh no, he knows. If I say I have to pee, he better stop at the next rest stop.
Yeah, driving with mine is not fun. No. I did that enough in my life right now. Nope, I'm good.
Oh my God, my daughter was so funny. Her and her fiance drove to Tennessee last year for her birthday, and they rented a car to drive. And the rental car got a flat tire. There was no spare in it. So, but anyway, before all that happened, I said I would text her all the time, because I was nervous about them driving there. And so I'm like, where are you now? Where are you now? She's like, we're only in Pennsylvania. Frank had to freaking stop 3 times to take a crap. She goes, I told him that was it. He wasn't stopping anymore. I'm like, oh my God.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, 3 hours in, I'm ready for a nap, so I need to fly. I'm good. I'm out.
Yeah, I'd much rather fly than drive.
Mhm.
I'm just not a big road tripper.
I'm thinking rent an RV, drive. I don't know. It
I
sounds like
can do that.
yeah, it sounds like fun to me.
I love road trips.
I don't think it would be fun. See, I love road trips too. Chris, not so much.
Who does all the driving though? Does he do the driving or do you?
When we're going to auctions and stuff, he does the driving, but like long distance, like when we drive to Boston and places like that, I do most of it because I like driving long distance. I'd rather, I don't know. I guess I'm weird. Or sometimes like we'll do halfway,
Yeah.
you know, and switch off. So
Yeah. It gets boring on the passenger side sometimes.
yes, it
Like I
does.
need to do something.
I do most of the driving because everybody assumes because I was a truck driver, I want to do all the driving.
No.
There you go. There you go.
Nikki, you're driving. Let's go.
It's like you guys realize that I don't have my stamina built up anymore, you know. But like when me and Gary went to Texas, he was like, if it wasn't for me, we would have never made it back in time for him to get to work because he was constantly stopping and I was like, let's go, gotta go.
Karen was saying look at Burbank too. To fly into
Yeah.
Bridget.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. I got a whole long list of things I need to get done, and
Gotta get ready for all those sales that are going.
I know.
Get ready to pack.
Get it ready. Yes.
Those sales you promised us.
I didn't promise nothing.
Mine started already, so I'm good.
I ain't promised nothing.
Packaged up, ready to go.
Anyway, open the drawer folder. Oh, wow. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. Get some great sales. Make a lot of money.
Bye, everybody.
Now, just to put that out there for you, it's possible that I may not have a listing challenge on Sunday. Just to put it out there. I'm not sure yet. So
Keep an eye out on the reseller squad.
yeah, we'll let you know. We'll put something out there. So everybody have a great day. We'll see y'all later.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.